going to discuss about some operations like insert, bulk insert, delete, bulk delete. These operations I'm just going to demonstrate on AnyPoint Studio. So now I'm just going to create a new project here. DB operations. This one. Create and click on create. So now I'll drag and drop this listener component in Canvas. So I'm just going to give it a connection. Let me check whether it is working or not. It is connection successful or not. So it is connection successful. So I can give as the insert. So I just change the path flow name as the insert here. Insert from MySQL. Okay. Now I will add database. Whenever if you not find out here, so we need to go click on add modules. So I have here, I'm just drag and drop here. So I'll get this insert operation. I will drag and drop this connector into canvas. So once I drag and drop, it will be showcased here. So I'm just going to give a connection here. So I'm using MySQL connection. Now this JDBC driver, I will get it directly from the Maven dependencies. I will add it from there. So once I click on the finish, it will be come to the green mark. So I will use configurations, localhost, port 3306, and user root password. I am given this, right? And database MySQL. So these are the configurations. I get it from the database. I created this credentials. I will get it from here. So let me close and reopen it here. Workbench. We need to install this MySQL Workbench. So once it is installation is done, it will be shows like this. So already I created MySQL database here. So if you want to create a new database here, we need to click on the plus and we need to give the details here, connection name. So on connection method, we need to select as a standard, and here the host name, we can use it whatever we want. I use the local host, and the port name, it is a default float port 3306, and root, we can username, we can use it. I have used default root. So now once I click on the test connection, I can able to get it. So now already I created MySQL database here. So I'm just going to log in here with the password. So the same password, same credentials, if you can see here, the root, it is a username, host is the local host, and port 3306. So I can log in from here. So I'm just going to log in MySQL Workbench. Now just the same details I have given here. So for test connection, I given test connection successfully. I click on OK, and here select query we can write here. So say here the query I have used the insert, right? So insert query, insert into here. If you can see here in the database, we have listed multiple schemas I have selected, I have created. So in the schemas, inside the schema, I created the tables, right? So suppose if you people can see here, demo class here, this is the schema name, personal data, this is the table name. Okay, now I will add it here. So demo class, demo under class one, it is a schema name dot personal datas. So this is a table name I created. I'll pass the values. So value, how can I take this value here? So if you can observe inside this table, we can see the column name here, name, address, age. Okay. At the same, I will pass here name, address, age. Name, address, age. Got it? Okay. So now, at the input parameters, defaultly I will use as of now payload. Payload. Okay. Now I will take one more component here. Transform message. Here I select the close format as the output. Status. Data successfully inserted. Inserted. Okay. Now I'm just going to run in Mule runtime. So here, meanwhile, I selected that parameters, right? The payload parameters. So what are the data I need to insert in MySQL database and under the table? So here I will pass it from the Postman tool. So now I will add it here. Just give me a minute. So first of all, I will say 8081. The endpoint I given insert. So here the method defaultly I have set default method is there get and post. So here whenever we check in the listener, we can see here once we click on the advanced we can check allow methods. So it is defaultly already it is there get and post method. I can take any one method here. So I inserted data in database, so I selected post method in postman. Okay. Now I pass the parameters here. So what are the column names there? Name, address, and age, right? I'll pass name like Praveen, address Bangalore, is 30. So these data I need to add, I need to insert in database, MySQL database under demo class one under personal data table. So here if you check already Praveen it is there already, it is an existed one. So I'm just going to change name Praveen Reddy. Okay. Now these data I need to insert it in MySQL database. Now I'm just going to click. I'm just going to send it. Now I got a successful 200 OK response and I got a response also. Status data successfully inserted. Now I'm just going to run here. So select operations I'll use it and from the table I just fetch it, the data. See the Praveen Reddy Bangalore 30 data is successfully inserted. Okay. Now I have inserted one record. If I want to insert one more record, I will change the name here. Parameters Ganesh from Chennai. Here 35. Now I'll send it here. So again I got a successful response. If I check in database, I can got it. Ganesh Chennai. The record has created under the table. Okay. Likewise, one by one, we can create a multiple record. We can insert multiple records in database like this way. So if I want to insert more records, multiple records at the same time. So at the time, what we need to do, we need to use bulk insert operation. How it will be means, so I'm just going to drag and drop here listener, and listener connections basically I used default bulk insert. I'll use path name as a bulk insert set. Now I change the flow name also here for easily understand. Bulk insert. Now I'll drag and drop this bulk insert operation in canvas. Already I taken this configuration. I'll reuse it here. I'll configure with the same. I will reuse the same configured configure details. So whichever we configured before the connection details, right? At the same, I will reuse it here. So and the parameters I will pass it from the payload only. So on the select query, so at the same thing I will copy from the insert. So where it will be taken this one only, right? So at the same I will copy and paste here. So now I just copy and paste, and I'll take one more component transform assist. So I will use here the I will enter the response, whatever the response I'm expecting, status, bulk data inserted, data inserted. Okay. Now I'm just going to save and rerun it here. Stop. Clear the console. I will rerun it here. So now what operations we have do we are doing bulk insert. Bulk insert means at the same time we are passing multiple records, right? So if I want to pass this multiple records, so I will do one thing. I will take a collection. I will use array here. Array under multiple collections. I'm just going to add. Now I just copy. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm just passing three records at the time by using the bulk insert operation. Now I will change random name Sharon Mumbai 38 Sandeep Pune 34. I'm just going to change this data randomly. Vignesh. So I'll keep on Chennai 39. Okay. Now here the endpoint we are using bulk insert. We take it. Now let me check here the data is successfully deployed or not. So the deployment is successfully. If we can check here, we are run two flows. So the two flows status it is showing. If you can check here, see bulk first one insert from SQL it is successfully started. So the first one, and second flow the bulk insert flow also successfully started. Now I'm just going to hit from Postman. So once I hit from Postman, I just got a successful response. Status bulk data inserted and 200 OK. My expectation would be these three records, Charon's and the weakness. The three records should be inserted in the database. Now I'm just going to check in the database. So I'll be run here the query, select query here. See, if you can check here, the data has updated. Charon updated, and here Sandeep updated, and so the three records, whichever we selected the three records, right? So that three records are updated successfully. Okay. So now, if we this is how we are using bulk insert operations in Mule 4. Okay. Now I'm just going to create one more flow, delete operation. A quick drag and drop. Delete operations. I just want to delete some of the data in the database. So now I just use the same default connections, default connection configurations. I will reuse it here as the same. So delete. So I can change the flow name as well as delete. Okay. And I'll give path also at the same as a delete. In the queries, we need to use a delete from demo class. It is a schema demo class one dot persona datas. It is a table name where, so we need to specify here particular column name. So here in this column name, where name, I want to delete Charan. So if I want to delete with the name with the Charan, where Charan equal to space got Charan. Okay. Now I'm just going to delete this name with the Charan. Okay. I just passing from the parameters payload. I'll use payload. So here in this transform message, I just want to get this response unexpected. Here status data deleted successfully, data deleted successfully. So now I'm just going to run. So now I'm running this delete operations here from mule runtime. Now I'm just add it here in this postman delete operation delete. Now I will now I will pass it from here particular delete operation. So what is name? I will pass this parameters name. So I just want to select particular name Sharon. Okay, let me check here whether it is deployed or not. So here by using delete operation, so we can delete one by one records individually only we can delete. So how it is delete means I'm going to demonstrate on that. So here, if you can see here, delete. See, delete flow successfully started. Now I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to hit it from postman. So this Charan record I want to delete it. So if you can check, some error is showing parameter Charan was not found in the query. From select class one parameters where Charan is Charan. Okay, sorry. I have used some syntax error here. So I just need to pass the table name. Name. I just want to pass it from the name. I just need to rerun because SQL queries I'm taking always in the SQL queries. Whenever we pass queries, we need to select this column names name. Okay. So it is deployed successfully. Now if you can check delete operations, it is successfully deployed. Now I'm just going to hit it. So I want to delete this churn record from the database. So here if you can see churn record, it is available. It is there, it is showing still. Now I'm just going to hit from the postman. So now I just get the successful response as a 200 successful code and data is deleted successfully. I'm just going to check from the database. So see the data it's deleted. So likewise I will delete. If I want to delete Ganesh, so how can I pass? So I will use the name as Ganesh. See I got a response. Now I will check Ganesh record. It is there. I will check. I will run it from here. See Ganesh record was deleted. So if I want to delete multiple records at the same time, so we need to use the bulk delete operation. So how it will be means, so I'm just going to quick drag and drop this bulk record. So I'll use it connections listener and transformations. Okay. Now I just going to use it default connection bulk delete. Bulk delete as a path. I'm just going to add it here. Configurations I'll reuse it as the same how we have done before. So in the delete operations, I just directly copy it from the here delete operation. I directly copy and paste it. Okay. Now I just use JSON status. Bulk data deleted successfully. Okay. Now I'm just changing this flow name to bulk delete. Okay. Now I'm just going to save and run it. Stop it. So once it is running, in the meanwhile, I'm just going to add which are the records I want to delete it from the data table. So whenever I use, so I cannot able to take directly in the one object. I cannot take directly like this, directly name. I use a second name. I cannot use it. I just whenever I want to select multiple records, I need to use as a collections. So I am taking array under I'll take multiple connections, multiple objects. I'm just going to delete 4 records at a time. So what was that records means? I'm just going to give the names. What are the record names? Praveen Reddy, Sandeep. Okay, these 4 records I'm just going to delete it from database. So I'm just giving here name Praveen, Praveen Reddy, Reddy, Sandeep, Sandeep. Okay, these four records, whichever you people can able to see here in this database, Praveen Reddy, and Sandeep. These 4 records, I'm just going to delete from the database by using the bulk delete operation. Okay, bulk delete operation. Here, I can give a path as a bulk delete. Okay, now let us check here whether it is deployed or not. Here, if you can check here, bulk delete of flow, it is successfully started. Now I'm just going to send a request from Postman. I got a success response. Successfully, bulk data deleted successfully and 200 OK messages. Now I'm just going to check in the database. So once I use the select operation here, see that four records got deleted. Now, if I want to delete this test 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the four records I want to delete. If I want to delete, now I'm just going to delete from here. I'm just going to send a request from here, test 001, test 002, test 003. Other one is test 1234. Okay, test 1234. So see guys, if we delete here with one row, if you select with the test 001, it will be delete entire that row. Okay, that is how it will be work. Now I'm just going to remove these four records from here. Now I got a successful response. Now if I run here, see that data's got deleted. So the same way if I want to delete multiple records by using the bulk delete operation, I can able to delete from database this way. Okay, and thanks for watching. Thank you all.